What's going on? Chasing Sports Media here, doing an instant fight, post-reaction. It just ended. We just seen what happened. Israel Adesanya gets the title back and knocks Alex Pereira, the invincible killing machine, out cold on the canvas. Drew, what do you think?
Oh my God, it was intense. This was an intense fight leading up. It had a great storyline, and we both couldn't wait for it, and the fight definitely delivered.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he just put his lights out cold, slept him. Oh my God.
What had happened was, truthfully, if you look at the scorecards, Alex was probably up a little bit on the scorecards, right? He backed him into the corner, backed him into the cage. He hit body shots, left his guard open, left his left side of his head open. Izzy came around with a right hook, kind of an overhand hook, hit him once. Right. Then one more time, and guys, when I mean he went out cold, you'll see the highlights everywhere. Down for the count. There's nothing after that. Izzy stood up over him and cocked his bow back 3 times. I mean,
my God.
Just Izzy did it, man. Izzy
won it. You could tell it was just a different style bender. He came out and the only option was for him to knock Alex Pereira out. He was going to do it no matter what. You could just tell.
And Alex, the thing is that's crazy is Alex was looking really freaking crisp. Alex was landing 61% of his shots. Alex made Izzy almost stumble and almost fall with the calf kicks. I mean, he was killing his calves. And then just for Izzy to make a statement and just obviously see that this guy's lacking some experience when it comes to fights, when it comes to these kind of MMA style fights, and just hit him with those nasty shots. It was disgusting, guys. It was fucking awesome.
Crazy ending, man. I'm so happy to see it for him too. Just, it looked like this is the guy that just had Izzy's number. He could never really figure it out, and he finally just was able to get that knock. Man, what a crazy story. And now it has a potential for eventually, we got to see. I guess Pereira's going to have to win a couple more fights, but for a trilogy.
Yeah. I mean, that definitely could happen one day. And my question for you, Drew, is before we get to like some of quickly other fights, what's next for this division? What's next for Alex? Like, what's next, man? You know what I mean?
Right. I don't know. I don't think Alex gets the instant rematch.
I don't think so.
I think maybe him and Rob kind of make sense, and then the winner of that fights Izzy for the belt.
Because you got guys like Paulo Costa still in there. Khamzat Chimaev's going to be looking for a title shot soon, and that's really interesting. But I mean, to me, Israel is just the best fighter in that division, and it's not even close right now, dude. It's insane how good he freaking looked. And again, I do want to maybe see another wrestler go against him, another grappler, see how that looks.
Right.
But the same is to be said with Alex. I mean, Alex couldn't even handle Izzy in this fight. What the hell is he going to do with the rest of them? And what does Alex move up? Alex obviously does this crazy weight cut. Does he go up to 205? There's so many questions now that we can really look at.
What a legacy fight for Izzy.
Yeah. God. Best middleweight of all time. I would honestly at this point,
for him to come back after losing to the guy who seemed unbeatable for him. He literally seemed like a guy from a movie.
Yeah, just
looks like he's scary looking. Like
super
to come back and get the belt back now. It's gonna be cool to see how he defends the next time.
Yeah, and in other news, Gamebred Masvidal did hang up put down his gloves in the middle of the octagon after losing to Gilbert Burns, which we all kind of. The whole MMA world thought he was going to lose, and with that loss, we did think that he was going to retire. What do you think about that?
Right. I mean, it was awesome. Great way for him to go out. I mean, in his city, you know what I mean? Put on a show, co-main event, and was honestly able to put on a great fight and at least put on a good show for the fans. It was a war. Didn't go his way, and it kind of didn't expect to. Like he said, he's not the same guy he used to be in there. He kind of feels it a little bit, and we kind of saw that one coming.
Yeah, definitely. No, I totally agree. And then Gilbert Burns, he's going to be in some kind of contention for a title shot, maybe after whoever Leon fights. Definitely, and Gilbert could be in the consideration for that now too as well.
Absolutely.
Rob Font came out and destroyed Yanez, probably for performance of the night. I mean, actually, I don't know. Izzy and him are going to go. Izzy will probably get it.
Right.
But Rob Font could easily get the performance of the night after knocking out the hype train Yanez.
Right. I mean, that knockout kind of reminded me of the Overeem Ngannou. shot at his fucking head off.
Oh my gosh. And then we'll quickly run through it. You got Kevin Holland winning against Ponzinibbio. Pretty dominating win, the TKO win.
Right, another awesome knockout.
Awesome. Trailblazer looked good, man. Trailblazer looked really good. Called out Masvidal, but that won't happen. That's not going to happen. No. And then one thing that was kind of hard to see, kind of hard to watch, but was a valuable lesson. Raw Rosas Jr., 18-year-old, the youngest fighter, he did lose to C-Rod, which no one really saw coming. And it was a lesson to be taught. It was, you need to control yourself a little more. He obviously needs better preparation. I think that's good for him.
I think maybe he also overlooked him a little bit, you know. Kind of came out aggressive, expecting to be able to get that finish in the first round, and when it didn't happen, he didn't leave enough in the tank for the rest of the fight.
Agreed.
And it kind of left him in a bad spot. But being how young he is in his career, you know, he's still got a lot of time. He's still like pretty promising and exciting to watch, you know.
Yeah.
Learning experience.
Yep, I totally agree. And to conclude, we'll go one prelim. Kevin Gastelum looks like he's back. Him and Chris Curtis had an absolute fucking dog fest. And just a great fight. Chris Curtis ended up falling short, unfortunately, but I mean, both of them stock up. That great fight for both of them. Yeah. Gastelum looks good in that middleweight division too.
Yeah, he looked fast. He was bouncing in and out, moving quick, and just landing a lot of great strikes. That was an awesome fight. And you know Kelvin's chin, he still got it.
Yeah, and he's taking so much damage, and he still is just fine.
Right,
he's fine.
It's always going to be a war when Kelvin's fighting.
Definitely,
love watching him.
Definitely, but I mean, yeah, but guys, great card. I hope you guys get to see the highlights soon. Nonetheless, Izzy's the champ again, baby.
Izzy's the champ again. Let's go.